Look, let me just start off by saying if a man feels the need to fly out to Turkey to get a hair transplant because he feels like his hairline is receding or he's going bald, you are no different from a woman who wants to get a BBL. You're all in the same boat. You're both insecure and have very low self esteem because the reality of life is nobody is perfect. We all got flaws, we all got imperfections, and true confidence is really within, internally. Your body will depreciate regardless of how much surgery you do on your body. It's part of life. That's why you got to be comfortable in your own skin. But when you got to alter your body and try to change things because you are getting older, it just shows how insecure you are as a person. And a British man died from a hair transplant a few days ago. Let's get into the story, man.
A British man unfortunately just passed away in Turkey after having a hair transplant. And I spent a lot of time warning patients about the risk of going to Turkey because of these exact complications. When you go to Turkey, there is a very big risk that you're not going to get a hair transplant done by a professional. Usually, it will be performed by a hair technician the entire case. The doctor might be the face of the practice, but it's very unlikely that they're actually performing the surgery. What we know about the case so far is that he had complications pre op, which probably is because he had a lidocaine toxicity when they were anesthetizing his scalp or giving him IV sedation. The critical thing that I want you to all understand is that going international for a hair transplant is not always the safest thing to do. You have to do your research to make sure that you're going to a clinician that is well trained and who understands how to manage complications, because clearly complications do arise. Do not bargain shop for a hair transplant, I beg you.
Now, as a man, what's the benefit of risking your life when all you need to do is be confident in your own skin? I tell you guys all the time, the flesh is weak. It's not wise to live off the flesh. And the reality is simple, man. Nothing is wrong with going bald. If you gotta rock the baldy, rock it to the best of your ability. Michael Jordan did it very comfortably. Charles Barkley. But we live in an era now where men are moving like women. Men are walking around with purses. Men are now getting cosmetic surgeries, following the females, man, and are risking your lives. That's the sad part. All because you feel a bit insecure. And by the way, RIP to this brother. RIP to this man. Now, let's look a little deeper into this story. Martyn Latchman, 38, passed away earlier this week following the procedure, and authorities in Turkey have opened an investigation into reckless homicide. Mr. Latchman suffered complications after undergoing the hair replacement surgery at the Cynic Clinic in Besiktas, Istanbul, where footballer Rio Ferdinand was also treated and was rushed to hospital but later died. So the fact that they treated a popular football player, Rio Ferdinand, that was their way of promoting their clinic. Like, hey, look, this is what we did for Rio Ferdinand. So this is why we are official. So you guys should come to us because if this popular football player came to us, it means that, we are official. This is the clinic to go to. So that was their way of promoting this clinic. Now, staff and doctors at the clinic, which gets a 4.8 review rating on Google, have been questioned about the death by Istanbul Providence Health Directorate, who have launched an investigation. Mr. Latchman's body has since been flown home, and family and friends have paid tribute to him on social media. Yashli Lashman, posted a picture of keen athlete Mr. Latchman on Facebook with the pair working out in a gym. So it looks like this brother used to work out a lot. He was in shape. So physically, it seems like he was a healthy person. The caption read, "Rest in peace, my brother," with a broken heart emoji, while the tribute read, "You will forever be my source of inspiration and motivation. Thanks for everything. We will miss you loads." Signing off with a crying emoji. This is sad, man. This is extremely sad. This man was only 38, man. Only 38 years old, man. So it says other family members turned their profiles black in a sign of mourning for Mr. Latchman, who was originally from Bridgen, but lived in Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire. Between 2016 and 2024, he was assistant head teacher at the Goldenton Academy, where he was also head of computer science, which means this was a very intelligent brother. Smart man, had a good career. He worked out, he was in shape, but he decided to get that hair transplant. Like, it's really sad, bro. We got to be comfortable in our own skin, man. We all got flaws as human beings. We got to embrace our flaws. It's okay. This is sad, man. So it says last year, Mr. Latchman, who is thought to have two children, wow, left to take up a post at a network administrator with an unidentified private defense contractor in Northampton. Man, we got to think about the kids, bro. And again, RIP to this man. But it's just sad. This is a man who had two kids, yo. Nah, really think about that, bro. He had two kids. Look, y'all gotta be careful out here, man. Once y'all have kids, understand it's not about y'all anymore. Understand it's about those kids. And you gotta do everything in your power to be there for your kids. This is like once you got kids, this is not the time to be trying to look cute and trying to stay young. And yo, you gotta be an adult and raise those kids. You already live your life. Focus on the lives, focus on the lives that you gotta raise. Stop trying to stay in the game and be relevant. This is just crazy, man. This is just, bro. And the bottom line is this: what y'all gotta understand, once you decide to do any type of surgery, you are risking your life. That's why for me, like when it comes to surgeries, if it's not a matter of life and death, like if it's a matter of like a cosmetic surgery to like enhance like my beauty, or I'm kind of cool on that, bro. Like I don't respect people who get veneers, people who get BBLs, hair transplant. And by the way, I got a couple of friends, homies, who went to Turkey, and they know how I feel about it. It's like, bro, love yourself, my dude. That's just the bottom line. Love yourself, bro. That's where it starts, because as you get older, your body will keep depreciating. Your hair will turn gray. Your skin will get saggy. You can't stop that. But of course, these doctors who job is to, yo, I could fix that for you right there. All you gotta do is pay me this amount. Their job is to take money from you. So of course they will urge you to come get this surgery. That's their job. But regardless of what, they can't really fix you. Unless you learn to love yourself, bro, you will always want to change something about your body. And it's sad, man. I'll say this, yo. If you got self-esteem issues, if you feel the need to change something and you've been going to the gym, you've been doing your best, what you really need is some therapy. What you really need to do is find activities to make you enjoy life. That's the bottom line, bro. Stop trying to impress people. That's what y'all got to understand. Because y'all be doing these things to impress people. It don't matter. We are all human beings, man. We all got flaws. Don't matter how good a person look, they got flaws too. Just because you can't see it, it's there. Because it might be internally. That's the whole thing. You got to protect who you are internally. That's what really matters. Who you are on the inside. The flesh is weak. The flesh only impress weak people. But when a person is strong and they know who they are, they wouldn't have these low self-esteem issues, these insecurities to make them feel like, man, I gotta fly to Turkey, man. Shit. Man, I'm gaining weight, man. Like I need a BBL, man. Shit. I gotta remove this fat from my. Love yourself, man. That's just the bottom line. See, this right here is sad to me, man, because this man had 2 kids, man. And all you dudes out there, man, let this be a lesson to y'all, man. To really work on yourselves. And also to the women out there too, because this goes to both men and women. Because like I said, a man who decides to get a hair transplant is no different to a woman who gets a BBL. It's the same weakness. It's a low self-esteem issue. It's an insecurity issue. That's all it really is. You just don't love yourself. And you got to find a way to love yourself. And that's where it starts. Focus on adding value to yourself, man. Eat right, hit the gym, read books. Find activities to do. Go climb some mountains or something. Do something different. Travel. See the world. But stop trying to impress people, man. Sad right here. But please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. If you appreciate the video, hit the like button one time. And don't forget to subscribe. And leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm out. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.